well, came from Armistice Day, which was the ending of World War One.
What does Veterans Day mean to you? It means to honor all military members who have served our country. Anyone, when we have plenty here on our campus, we're all our veterans here.
To me, it is the honoring of all the U.S. veterans, past and present. For me personally, we usually get together with a bunch of my military buddies and we show gratitude for their service and honor them. We usually end up with saying a prayer for everybody that's still currently serving.
The day of remembering those who've served.
It reminds me of the missing in action we left in Vietnam. It had a weight heavy on my heart.
What branch did you serve in?
I was in the Navy.
I chose the Army.
I served the United States Marine Corps.
I was in the United States Army.
Air Force.
The Air Force.
Branches. I was in the Air Force. So.
I served in the Marine Corps.
So my favorite thing, honestly, was the physical part. We called it PT, physical training. So every morning we would wake up like super early, like 5 in the morning. We'd have to be in formation by 5:30. We would run. Some mornings we would just run. It would just run for miles and miles across the entire base, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
All of the friendships that I've made, and I still have today. We still stay in contact.
In the Marine Corps, my favorite hobby was playing video games. Now my hobby has shifted over to hanging out with my daughter.
I got to do lots of traveling overseas. That was probably my favorite part. So I was stationed in South Korea for a year, so I actually got to live there. I was in Germany for like close to 3 years, 3.5 years. So from Germany, I went Luxembourg, Italy, France. When I was in South Korea, we flew to Australia for a vacation. I went to Ireland while I was overseas. I was also deployed to Iraq, so I spent like 4 months in Baghdad. And I also spent about 4 months in Saudi Arabia.
The fondest memory, I mean, that was 22 years worth of time. I would have to say, realistically, the people I met and that I still have contact with.
Did you have fun serving them?
Yes and no.
How was it your experience?
It wasn't bad. Depending on where you went, it would just depend.
Go for it.
Go easy. Take her slow.
I have been to some amazing places. I've been able to go to Japan. I've been to Germany. I've been to up and down the East and West Coast. So overall, it's been okay, but
it was worth it. The rewarding part, I guess, is it gave me like a stronger work ethic. It taught me to work better with a team because I was always kind of an independent person, and so it gave me a lot of like skills I still use today.
This Veterans Day and on every other day, we remember what Veterans Day means to veterans.
We honor those men and women who serve our country.
And we take the time to reflect and express our gratitude while saying thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, veterans, for all you've done, especially the ones that I work with. Thank you for working here with us and being our hard workers from our school.
Veterans, thank you so much for your service. We truly do appreciate it. We know that the job that you chose to do is a tough one, but it's absolutely necessary. And every time I think about this on Veterans Day, it reminds me of how important it is that I do the best job I can here. If we have people going and sacrificing themselves so that we can have freedoms and we can have opportunities, we have, it's an absolute must that we do the best job we can to take advantage of those opportunities, to take advantage of all of the freedoms and make this country the best we can while we're here every day doing the small things right. So thank you for your service, and we at McDowell promise to do our best to make this country the best it can be. Thank you so much.